Question 1. What were the Troubles about? A. Disagreement over Ireland becoming one country. The conflict between those wishing for full Irish independence and those wishing to remain loyal to the British government is often referred to as the Troubles. Question 2. Which two political parties formed the coalition government in 2010? B. Conservatives. D. Liberal Democrats. The Conservative and Liberal Democrat parties formed a coalition, and the leader of the Conservative Party, David Cameron, became Prime Minister. Question 3. In 1348, a third of the populations of England, Wales, and Scotland died as a result of which plague? A. The Black Death. In 1348, a disease, probably a form of plague, came to Britain. This was known as the Black Death. 1/3 of the population of England died, and a similar proportion in Scotland and Wales. Question 4. Is the statement below true or false? The jet engine and radar were developed in Britain in the 1830s. False. The jet engine was developed in Britain in the 1930s by Sir Frank Whittle, 1907–96, a British Royal Air Force engineer officer. Radar was developed by Scotsman Sir Robert Watson Watt, 1892–1973, who proposed that enemy aircraft could be detected by radio waves. The first successful radar test took place in 1935. Question 5. Which two changes were introduced by the Education Act of 1944? A. A clear division between primary and secondary education. B. Free secondary education for all. In this role, he oversaw the introduction of the Education Act 1944, often called the Butler Act, which introduced free secondary education in England and Wales. The education system has changed significantly since the Act was introduced, but the division between primary and secondary schools that it enforced still remains in most areas of Britain. Question 6. Which two are associated with Sir Francis Drake? B. Sailing around the world. C. The Spanish Armada. Sir Francis Drake, one of the commanders in the defeat of the Spanish Armada, was one of the founders of England's naval tradition. His ship, the Golden Hind, was one of the first to sail right around, circumnavigate, the world. Question 7. Who invaded England in 1066? D. William of Normandy. In 1066, an invasion led by William, the Duke of Normandy, in what is now northern France, defeated Harold, the Saxon King of England, at the Battle of Hastings. Question 8. Which colonies of British Empire decided to declare their independence in 1776? A. American. In 1776, 13 American colonies declared their independence, stating that people had a right to establish their own governments. Question 9. Which two are 20th century British discoveries or invention? C. Television. D. World Wide Web. The television was developed by Scotsman John Logie Baird, 1888 to 1946. In the 1920s, the inventor of the World Wide Web, Sir Tim Berners-Lee, 1955, is British. Question 10. Who could not get Parliament to agree to his or her religious and foreign policy views and tried to rule without Parliament? B. Charles I. When Charles I inherited the thrones of England, Wales, Ireland, and Scotland, he tried to rule in line with this principle. When he could not get Parliament to agree with his religious and foreign policies, he tried to rule without Parliament at all. Question 11. Is the statement below true or false? Saint Columba became the first Archbishop of Canterbury. False. Saint Augustine became the first Archbishop of Canterbury. Question 12. Is the statement below true or false? Charles II was crowned King of England, Wales, Scotland, and Ireland in the Restoration after the English Civil War. True. In May 1660, Parliament invited Charles II to come back from exile in the Netherlands. He was crowned King Charles II of England, Wales, Scotland, and Ireland. Question 13. Which Northern Irish portrait artist, who died in 1941, painted some portraits of the royal family? D. Sir John Lavery. Sir John Lavery, 1856 to 1941, was a very successful Northern Irish portrait painter. His work included painting the royal family. Question 14. Which of the following UK landmarks is in Northern Ireland? D. The Giant's Causeway. Located on the northeast coast of Northern Ireland, the Giant's Causeway is a land formation of columns made from volcanic lava. It was formed about 50 million years ago. There are many legends about the causeway and how it was formed. Question 15. What are the names of the two famous British film actors? A. Colin Firth. D. Tilda Swinton. Recent British actors to have won Oscars include Colin Firth, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Dame Judi Dench, Kate Winslet and Tilda Swinton. Question 16. When is Boxing Day? B. The day after Christmas Day. Boxing Day is the day after Christmas Day and is a public holiday. Question 17. What is the capital city of the UK? C. London. The capital city of the UK is London. Question 18. What important change to our voting rights took place in 1969? C. The voting age was reduced to 18 for men and women. In 1969, the voting age was reduced to 18 for men and women. Question 19. Which two of the following are examples of criminal law? C. Racial crime. D. Selling tobacco to anyone under the age of 18. Examples of criminal laws are: racial crime. It is a criminal offense to cause harassment, alarm or distress to someone because of their religion or ethnic origin. Selling tobacco. It is illegal to sell tobacco products, for example, cigarettes, cigars, roll-up tobacco, to anyone under the age of 18. Question 20. Where is the National Assembly for Wales based? A. Cardiff. The Welsh Government and National Assembly for Wales are based in Cardiff, the capital city of Wales. Question 21. Which of these statements is correct? B. Police and Crime Commissioners, PCCs, are appointed through a public election. In November 2012, the public elected Police and Crime Commissioners, PCCs, in England and Wales. Question 22. What information must always be entered on an electoral registration form? C. The names of all eligible voters who live at the address. The electoral register is updated every year in September or October. An electoral registration form is sent to every household, and this has to be completed and returned with the names of everyone who is resident in the household and eligible to vote. Question 23. As well as giving legal advice, solicitors are able to do which two of the following? C. Represent clients in court. D. Take action for a client. Solicitors are trained lawyers who give advice on legal matters, take action for their clients and represent their clients in court. Question 24. Which of these statements is correct? A. The Commonwealth is a group of countries that support each other and work together. The Commonwealth is an association of countries that support each other and work together towards shared goals in democracy and development.